Back to Lillard. Lillard for the win. Yes!
37 and 40% from Beasley.
Lillard attacks, flies for the air and stuffs it. A chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range three.
He's one of the greatest offensive players of his generation.
High dribble, into the lane, running right-hander, up and in, Damian Lillard. 71 points, a career high.
A crunch time legend who's redefined what it means to be clutch.
A three wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! Good! And the Blazers win the series for the first time in 14 years!
From Oakland to Weber State, from Portland to Springfield. This is the story behind Damian Lillard. Damian Lamonte Ollie Lillard was born July 15, 1990 in Oakland, California, to Houston Lillard Sr. and Gina Johnson. It was in his East Oakland neighborhood that Lillard was hardened, both on the court and off. I ain't a punk. I don't fear people, because I know how stuff goes. I've seen it all. Lillard once told the Vancouver Columbian's Candace Buckner when asked how Oakland defined him. "A lot of my friends died before we even graduated from high school," Lillard told ESPN in 2010. Between an Oakland education in street smarts and playground battles against older, bigger brother Houston Jr., the undersized Lillard developed thick skin and a relentless work ethic. An unremarkable start to his high school career also helped create a lifelong chip on the future superstar's shoulder. Despite cracking a Royal Highs varsity team as a 5'5" freshman, Lillard left the school following his debut season after his head coach left the program. He then rode the bench as a sophomore at St. Joseph Notre Dame, the prestigious private school Jason Kidd once attended. Lillard finally found a home and his groove at Oakland High, earning first-team All-League honors as a junior and senior. Still, the defensively challenged guard was regarded as merely a two-star recruit, and his list of college suitors wasn't exactly a murderer's row. Wichita State, St. Mary's, San Diego State, Washington State, Fullerton State, Bradley, and little-known Weber State. The last of those schools was the first to offer Lillard a scholarship, and in a Utah-based college, the youngster saw an opportunity to get away from Oakland's violence. Lillard thrived and grew in his collegiate years, figuratively and literally. The improving guard shot up 3 inches during his time at Weber State, where he would earn Big Sky Freshman of the Year in 2009, Big Sky Player of the Year in 2010 and 2012, and third-team All-American honors in 2012. The only collegiate hiccup came during the 2010-11 season, when a foot injury forced him to take a medical redshirt in his junior year. Lillard returned the following season to average 24.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, while shooting 52% inside the arc, 41% from deep, and 89% from the free throw line. The obscurity of Weber State couldn't keep NBA scouts away, and the Portland Trail Blazers made Lillard the 6th overall selection in the 2012 draft, using a pick the team had acquired from the Nets only months earlier by trading Gerald Wallace. The promise of pairing Lillard with all-star big man LaMarcus Aldridge was tantalizing for Portland, but could the little guard from Weber State really make an immediate impact in the association? Wearing the number 0, or rather the letter O, to represent his journey from Oakland to Ogden, Utah to Oregon, Lillard answered that question the first time he stepped on an NBA court.
Crowd loving what it's seeing. Lillard trying to put a cap on it here. Lillard to the rim, scores!
Lillard's 23 points and 11 assists in Portland's season-opening victory over Kobe Bryant's Lakers made Dame just the 3rd player in history, after Oscar Robertson and Allen Iverson, to record at least 20 points and 10 assists in his NBA debut.
I mean, that boy's serious, man. He's serious, and he's not afraid of anything. He has the whole package. He's got the 3-ball, the mid-range, get all to the rim, obviously.
Lillard never really hit the rookie wall, becoming the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year after averaging an efficient 19 points and 6.5 assists while leading the league in total minutes. Though the 33-win Blazers missed the playoffs for a second consecutive year, Lillard provided a glimpse of what the future had in store and offered much-needed hope to a fan base still recovering from the failed promise of Brandon Roy's injury-riddled career. Lillard's meteoric rise continued in 2013-14, when the NBA sophomore earned his first All-NBA selection by helping Aldridge lead Portland to a 54-win campaign while once again suiting up for all 82 games. The 23-year-old also became the first player to participate in 5 All-Star Weekend events. In addition to playing in both Friday's Rising Stars game and Sunday's All-Star game, Lillard took part in Saturday's skills contest, three-point competition, and dunk contest. It was during that 2013-14 campaign that Lillard's flair for the dramatic took center stage. On one January night in Sacramento, he scored 14 points in 49 seconds to nearly steal a victory from the Kings. But it was in the postseason, with the Blazers looking for their first series victory in 14 years, that the legend of Dame Time truly began.
9/10 left. A 3 wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! And the Blazers win the series for the first time in 14 years. Get the kid with the big guts to win the series. Damian Lillard sends Portland to the second round.
After falling to the eventual champion Spurs in the second round, Portland appeared to be a team on the rise. But although the 2014-15 Blazers won their first division title in 16 years, the team actually took a step back. Lillard's jumper abandoned him down the stretch of his third season. The 51-win Blazers lost in 5 games to 5th-seeded Memphis in the first round of the playoffs, and Aldridge bolted for San Antonio in 2015 free agency. That officially left the Blazers in Lillard's hands, and how lucky Portland was for it.
Can't get one away. Lillard gets it away. Scores and he's fouled. Lillard again. Bang! Look at the crowd. Lillard heat check. Oh! It's not fair. And a standing ovation, obviously, for Damian Lillard. A new career high, 51.
With backcourt mate CJ McCollum emerging as an impact player and defensive role players around him, the newly extended Lillard exploded, averaging roughly 25 points and 7 assists to keep the Blazers in the Western Conference playoff mix. Though a mid-season bout with plantar fasciitis forced Lillard to miss games for the first time in his career, Dame's first season as the undisputed guy in Portland proved his value as a franchise star, with the Blazers once again advancing to the second round of the playoffs. The 2016-17 season saw Lillard's scoring continue to increase, and an 18-8 run to finish the season helped the Blazers squeak into the playoffs as a 500 team. But they were no match for the eventual champion Warriors, and Lillard missed out on the All-Star game for a second straight year, leaving the youngster feeling snubbed. Another division title, a return to the All-Star game, and the first All-NBA first-team selection of his career couldn't satisfy Lillard in 2017-18, when his 49-win Blazers were swept by the 6th-seeded Pelicans in the first round of the playoffs, marking Portland's 10th straight postseason loss. It was around this time that questions about Lillard's happiness and future in the Rose City began to percolate. But as he would continue to do for years, the franchise star reaffirmed his commitment to the Blazers.
For me, I've never asked for a trade or been in a position where I was like, I'm going to tell them to trade me because I'm all about the challenge.
The loyalty would pay off the following season, as Lillard earned another All-Star selection, another All-NBA team selection, and led Portland to 53 wins before helping the Blazers advance to the conference finals for the first time in 19 years. Along the way, he became the only player other than Michael Jordan to record multiple series-winning buzzer beaters.
Lillard, a chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range three, and it's good! At the buzzer! Damian Lillard! Are you kidding me?
While sending the Russell Westbrook and Paul George-led Thunder packing as part of a 50-point performance, Lillard's undaunted reaction also birthed one of the greatest memes in sports history. Still, even the high point of his career left Lillard and the Blazers longing for more, feeling as though an opportunity was missed. Though the mighty Warriors were two-time defending champions and Lillard was playing through a rib injury of his own, Golden State was also missing reigning Finals MVP Kevin Durant for the entirety of the 2019 West Final. Yet they still swept Lillard's Blazers. Portland would never get as close in the Dame era. The following season encapsulated Lillard's time in Portland. The future Hall of Famer averaged 30 points and 8 assists on 46-40-89 shooting while leading the league in minutes and becoming the first player since Wilt Chamberlain to record 3 60-point games in a single season. But the defenseless Blazers needed to get hot down the stretch and win a play-in game in the Disney bubble just to qualify for the playoffs. In Portland's first losing season since Dame's rookie year, the Blazers were easily cast aside by the eventual champion Lakers in a 5-game first-round series. Lillard's time in the bubble did produce the athlete-turned-rapper's greatest verbal jab, however, which became a rallying cry for Blazers fans and Lillard supporters every time questions about his future surfaced. Still, it was obvious Lillard's Blazers were on the downswing. Despite another tremendous individual season and 42-30 record in 2020-2021, during which time Lillard led the league in clutch time scoring, the Blazers again lost in the first round of the playoffs, this time to a Nuggets team missing Jamal Murray. That series included a Game 5 loss in which Lillard poured in 55 points and 10 assists.
Telling him to get out of his way. Lillard on a three. And he hits. Here he comes again. Lillard steps back, fires, banks it in again.
With Lillard's heroics still not enough against a wounded foe, change was inevitable. Longtime head coach Terry Stotts was replaced with Chauncey Billups ahead of the 2021-22 season, while McCollum was shipped to New Orleans at the 2022 trade deadline. For his part, Lillard was limited by an abdominal injury that made him look like a shell of himself. After never missing more than 9 games in a season through the first 9 years of his career, Lillard played in only 29 games during a hellacious 2021-22 campaign that saw Portland miss the playoffs for the first time since his rookie year. Through it all, Lillard remained committed to Portland. And if there was any doubt about what he could still do on the court, Dame silenced it with a breathtaking performance in 2022-23. In what might have been the finest season of his 11-year career, Lillard averaged 32.2 points, 7.3 assists, and 4.8 rebounds while shooting 57% from two-point range, 37% from deep, and 91% from the free throw line. Among the 81 instances in which a player averaged 30-plus points, Dame's 2022-23 season ranks 5th by true shooting percentage. Among the qualified three-point era shooters who've averaged 30-plus in a season, only Steph Curry has done it more efficiently. The 2022-23 campaign also saw Lillard hit the All-Star Game winning shot, but it's what he would do a week after that game that defined his magical season.
Will spread out on the sideline to get the ride. High dribble, into the lane, running right-hander, up and in, Damian Lillard. With that runner, 71 points, a career high.
Again though, a new-look Blazers team faltered after a hot start, and with a potentially transcendent draft class waiting in the wings, Portland shut Dame down over the final month of the season to prioritize lottery odds over wins. The Blazers finished 9 games back of the final play-in spot, but secured the league's 5th worst record, eventually earning the 3rd overall pick in the 2023 draft, which the team used to select prized guard prospect Scoot Henderson. By keeping the pick and later holding on to Henderson rather than flipping him for an immediate upgrade who could help Dame win now, the writing was on the wall. Portland's focus was on the future, while Lillard's eyes had finally wandered elsewhere. Dame wanted out, and he only had eyes for Miami, leaving the Blazers with little leverage despite there still being up to 4 years and $216 million left on Lillard's contract. Lillard's exit may not end up as gracious or seamless as we once envisioned, and there will surely be some who mock the fallen angel who once ridiculed others for running from the grind. In addition, Lillard's own defensive limitations played a part in why Portland could never build a consistent contender around him. But Dame couldn't have given much more of himself to the Blazers over his 11-year tenure. He's been a durable, culture-setting superstar with a reputation as one of the game's great teammates and leaders. He's a 7-time All-Star, a 7-time All-NBA selection, a member of the NBA's 75th anniversary team, and an Olympic gold medalist who's averaged roughly 25 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, and a steal on 59% true shooting while averaging more than 36 minutes per game for 11 years. Since his 2012 debut, Lillard ranks 3rd in scoring, 3rd in made threes, and 5th in assists, while only James Harden and DeMar DeRozan have logged more minutes. In NBA history, only 20 players have tallied more points through their first 11 seasons. Given his staggering accolades, entertaining style of play, and his penchant for rising to the occasion, it's no wonder Lillard has also been one of the league's most marketable modern stars. Whether it be as Adidas' $100 million man or as the face of a Toyota dealership in Oregon. While plenty of athletes have dabbled in music, how many can say their debut album charted on the Billboard 200, that they collaborated with Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg, or that their own work is featured on a 2K soundtrack, as Dame Dollar can? The endorsements and rap career pale in comparison to what Lillard has accomplished on the court, however. And whether it's in Portland, Miami, or elsewhere, the future Hall of Famer is far from finished writing this story. Dame time's not up yet. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button.